Hi everyone, this is Sharon. I'm on my dining room table, and Heidi, I hope this is not too upsetting for you to see your doll in pieces, but I had to take the doll apart in order to paint him. I wanted you to know that the original artist sealed some fabric, so I won't be able to re-weight the limbs, just so you know. And the head hardly had any weight in it. I did take the majority of the polyfill out, but some of it seems to have been stuck to the glue that she used for the hair. So I will be reweighting the head and the body, which I'm not sure about if we're going to be using that same body or not yet, but I wanted to kind of do a progress of this baby's journey here in my home. And I had an interesting reaction from the community about redoing someone else's art, about repainting someone else's art. And a lot of people, I don't know about a lot of people, but some people stated that they would never dream of painting over someone else's artwork. And I don't quite understand that. This doll was purchased by his new mommy, and she contacted me and had a desire to have him a little bit more colored and varnished. So what's the problem with that? This woman bought this doll. This is her doll. She owns this baby, and she wants some more color added to the original intent of this artist. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything morally wrong with that, spiritually wrong with that. So I'm going to be doing that. And it's called a touch-up. It's called maintenance, and a lot of people have done that. So whether or not you think this is wrong, that's your opinion, and I'm okay with that. But anyway, this is the kit, and it's Joel by Heike Kolpin, and he is a long sold-out kit with 3/4 limbs. He has a beautiful, peaceful, sleeping face with a partially opened mouth, and there is a magnet in there for a passy. And I'm going to be using Genesis heat set paints to repaint his limbs and varnish his limbs. And I'm going to be touching up his face with air dry, because you can't bake a doll with mohair without the fear of having damage done to it. So the challenge for me is going to be matching the paint color of air dry and Genesis so that they match. So I will take you along with me on this journey, and I plan on giving the doll more defined lips, a little bit more mottling. I'm going to follow the original artist's veining, which is very faint to the point where you can barely see it. I'm going to be adding a little bit of eyelid purple and a little bit of capillaries to this baby. I'm going to be giving this baby pinker cheeks and darkening the ear a little bit. That's my intent for this baby. And as you can see, the arms have very little color in the creasing, and the fingers are quite pale. The fingernails are beautiful. I might go over them with Genesis Air Dry Gloss. And I see some light mottling. I plan on doing some more mottling on this baby. Trying to see if I see a vein. It's so faint. I'm going to probably give some faint veins on the hands. Once again, the creasing is very light, and I don't see any real veins. There's a slight vein right there, if you can see it. And let's see the legs. The legs have some nice mottling. Toenails are good. Creasing is a little bit deeper, but needs more creasing, more mottling. The knees are blushed. There's a little bit of a baby mark there. The nails are good. Bottom of the foot needs a little more pinking. And this baby needs some varnish. Same with this leg. It's a nice blushed knee. I am tempted, creases are good on that foot. I don't think I will do too much because I don't want them to be all of that noticeable because they're very deep creases. I think that'll look a little weird if I do that. The creasing on the back of the foot the same way. There's so much there. It needs more in the back of the knee. Here's the foot. Probably just add some pinking to the bottoms of the feet. And I like to put more coloring on the knuckles. So I will be doing that. The knuckles, meaning this area here where the creases are. So that's the baby as it stands now. And stay tuned for progress reports. And I hope you will join me for Joel's transformation. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Okay, everyone, so I contacted Heidi because I realized that in order for me to put the limbs on my drying rack, I need to cut through the fabric and dump out the contents of the limbs. Not only did I want to reweight them, but here's what was inside, and the glass beads are in there. But I wanted to wash the limbs to get rid of any oil, lotion, residue, so that I could start with a clean slate. And so the baby is nice and clean now, and I did not wash the face, but I am considering doing that too. So yeah, I had to use, this is an X-Acto knife, and that's what I used to cut around the fabric and take out the weighting material. So that's how I did that, and the baby feels so much drier and cleaner and ready to take the first layer of paint. So I wanted to show you that too. And thank you, Heidi, for giving me free reign on this baby. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.